Alright, welcome back to Dudge Spatula's D&D tutorial. We are covering the UI in this one. I've covered Slayer a bit and how you get experience from Slayer. Explorer and Rare Encounters are kind of similar. Explorer gives you, there's just random stuff, landmarks or quest entrances, and you gain experience anytime you find one, and if you find all of them, you gain a experience boost. Rare encounters, you gain experience every time you kill one of the rare monsters. If you kill all of them, you get a one-time experience boost. And it's big for the rare encounters. Every time you go into a wilderness area, there's a chance that it will spawn. So if it hasn't spawned, you're going to have to wait for everything to respawn. Slayer, the general monsters and the rare encounter might spawn. They come in specific places, the rare encounters. So if you can't find them, DDOwiki.com has maps for all the exploration wilderness areas. And it has explorer marks as well as rare encounter marks. Patrons has a listing of every faction in the game and how much favor you've earned. The reason it is not called reputation is because your reputation, reputation when used in other games, marks going down with one faction and going up with another. No. Your favor with a faction will never go down. You can only ever earn faction with a favor with a faction. You also have your total favor here. Each rank gives you a special bonus. 400 total favor unlocks Drow, yada yada yada. 75 favor with the Coin Lords and Reliable gives you another inventory slot. House Kundrak gives you bank slots. Others have other benefits. So very, very useful. It tells you the name of the representative. And as I mentioned earlier on the map, there's the orange star. If that name of the person that is the orange star matches the representative, that's the representative for that faction. That's who you go to every time you level up a faction favor. Social is very, very important. I need to cover this. This is your social tab. It has your guild. It has your friends. It has the Who menu. Now, as you'll note, you can search, and it should be searching for everyone. It's stuck. Shit. Okay. Alright, I'm back. So, you'll notice there's a listing of everyone. You can sort by name, class, level, guild. You can filter classes, levels. You can also filter by whether or not they're in a party, looking for party, or looking for more. I'm going to search for myself so I can show you a few cool things. So I search for myself. I can add a comment. It says, looking for group, please send tell. Well, I'm not really, so I send the blank comment, I give no comment. I can say anonymous. I don't show up on lists anymore. I can also, grouping, I am looking for party. And you'll see right here now it shows up, I'm looking for group. Now, I'm not looking for a party right now, so let's pull that down. Grouping. You can create a group that tracks, you can add comments. You'll see here, need some backup, Winterside, Town, Heart Elite, then out of town quests. So they've got a little, setup they're doing. If you're not full but you don't want to keep advertising, you can click this box to stop looking for more players. You can comment tells people what you're doing. You can tell if there's a specific quest you're looking for a party for. You can list it right here. You can grab it from the list here. They sort by level and name. If name, note, their organization does not disclude the. So if it's a the quest, you'll find them all together. You can also sort by story quests. which gives you quest line quests. If I can get it to work. Alright, I can't get that sorting to work. So I just get all quests. But that's okay. That's a nice quest set. You can choose which classes you want to include. If you're not in that class listing, you will not be eligible for the quest. And so if you do not have this clicked, people who aren't of that class won't even see it. Hide content I don't own. Hides the content you haven't purchased yet. Very nice to track. Outstanding invitation request. You can, after you've created a party, you can keep clicking create party and modify this as you need, which becomes very important later on in the game. You know, as you like get 5 people, but you need a healer, or you need a rogue, or you need a wizard, you can just come in, modify it so you're only searching for a wizard. Say, you know, you need a wizard for this quest. And boom, now people know exactly what you're looking for, and you don't have to keep declining people who aren't what you're looking for. There's also, as I forgot to note, this level range. It defaults to 2 levels below to 2 levels above. You can modify it to be more appropriate to the quest you're doing. So, we now come in here to the help menu. Help menu. I am premium, so I have new ticket and track tickets. Only if you paid for something in the last 45 days as a premium or are currently subscribed do you get live GM support. Otherwise, you can report a bug. You can look at the knowledge base. You can get technical and account support. Okay? Account support covers store problems as well. Both of those apply to free to play as well. Fully free to play. If you're not premium, you're just free to play. You can get account and tech support. You just do not get live support. You can get the hints. You can get the frequently asked questions. You get the knowledge base. Okay? So don't say that you're not getting any support. The forums are also there. You just do not get live support, and that's purely a cash concept. If we're paying money for the game, we get live support. If you don't, you're not going to get it. Last mechanic comes into last thing in the UI is the options menu. For the most part, you can figure it out. A few things to point out. I've pointed out already the dice and the current user skin. Look at everything in here. There's a lot of different stuff. Gameplay has a few interesting things. If you try to disable the general chat, trade chat, advice chat, I used to disable general chat, but I've found that occasionally I lose general chat when I come back into a public area when you use this option. So be wary of that. I've submitted a bug report, haven't heard anything about it. Audio. So the last thing you want to cover, and I'm going to have to be very quick on this, is using voice. What you do, enable voice chat. Mic test, that allows you to test your mic, hear what it's going to sound like. Hands-free voice, that allows you to not have to push to talk. I don't suggest it. Push to talk is always a lot better because you don't get random house sounds. Voice volume, that's what people are gonna, that's what you hear people at. Voice microphone gain, that amplifies your own sound. Capture threshold, that means that if you're mumbling under your breath, it's not going to try to transmit it. And that takes a lot of tweaking to work with properly. You have the speakers and microphone, you can select them. And I have enough time to mention key mapping, push to talk. That is the button you're going to want to modify if you don't like using F. I like using the back button on my mouse. Other people like using different things. So, you know, it's all about what you want to do. That is it for my UI examination. Oh, buffs and debuffs are up here. Hover over them, they'll tell you what they are. So that's it for the UI. Next time I see you guys, I got some other stuff for you, so keep watching.